Yeah, no. Anyways, what's up, guys? It's been a minute. By the time I release this, it'll
be 2022.
Yeah, it'll be 2022.
Yeah.
Season 3 of the podcast.
And by that time, 2022, James will finally release a song.
Actually, yeah, I probably should do a better job of updating you guys on stuff.
And, you know, I'll be living it up.
Will you? In Cali?
Yeah, I wish.
But yeah, so real quick, so the very first season of the podcast, we did like a lot of biblical stuff. And then last season, we kind of did some chiller stuff, like get to know us type beat. Yeah. It's like this season, we kind of want to blend it together. It's like the MCU, right?
We're on season 3.
Yeah.
Oh, this is season 3?
Yeah.
Welcome to season 3 of the NoDream podcast.
Oh, this is season 3? I didn't know either.
Wait, for real, you didn't?
No.
We did not discuss
What did you think it was?
I didn't even know there was a season 2.
What?
Thought we were just going continuously.
Kobe, we do this every time.
There's seasons?
Yes.
We
Do
don't
you
watch
look
our
at the
own
YouTube
podcast.
channel?
No. I come here and do stuff and just talk.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
I think that's how you should do it.
Nah, I'm just busting your chops. I know about all that, you know.
Right. His favorite episode is season 2, episode 11. That was a classic.
So real quick, why don't we go around and name our favorite episodes?
Dude, that's easy.
Starting with Kobe.
The first episode.
Since we all listen to our own podcast.
The first one, bro.
Oh, really? What was it about?
That's the origin, bro.
Tell it to me in excruciating detail.
Telling you wouldn't do it justice, bro. You gotta go watch it.
Oh.
You gotta watch it, man.
Well played,
You gotta watch that.
Can you tell me a little bit about it? You remember the name
I don't
of
want
it?
you to miss on anything.
Okay.
NoDream podcast, bro. That's literally what it is.
What about the first episode of season 2? You remember that one?
For you? We all know the answer, man.
Don't do that.
We all know that.
Jonathan, what's your favorite episode of the podcast?
I don't know. Like, what do we talk about? I remember being on a few, like, specifically. I guess, like, the first one I did was Love or whatever. I remember doing that, and I had a good time, I guess.
I remember, yeah.
I remember we didn't release the first one we did.
Nope.
Wait for it.
Yeah, because everyone, like, kept walking around and crinkling a bottle or something. So
Yeah,
that's
the rappers on the drink.
That's when we started, like,
that was when
recording off a phone.
Yeah. Steven was there, but then, like, he wasn't there the next time or something like that.
Yeah.
That's even now.
That makes sense.
But that one was cool, I guess. I mean, I mean, honestly, I don't even know if some of the ones I've done have been released.
Yeah.
There's been a lot.
Because honestly, like,
there's like 3 unreleased episodes that I haven't released yet. 2 of them just because I haven't edited.
Because all the ones I'm on are I'm kind of hit or miss on it. Because I'm like, you know, during it I'm like, oh, this is fine. But then like thinking back, I'm like, I wonder how much of that was actually usable. Like,
most of it's usable.
I feel like we were talking about some weird stuff.
We did be talking about some random.
Yeah, so I was like, is it like cohesive enough? I don't know, but
who knows, right?
My favorite one that we didn't release was when it was just me, James, and Kyle, and they argued the whole time. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that.
Like, it was awkward, but like
we're talking about fear.
Like, that was pretty funny.
It's about fear or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we might drop that one later. I don't know, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know how entertaining it would be. Being there was a very interesting experience.
Huh?
Where was I?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we don't.
You were somewhere though.
You were late.
Yeah.
I
think my favorite, like,
not very usual.
Overall time for the podcast was like season 2 of it, because that's when it was like it was Jonathan, Kobe, me, Steven.
I remember the roast of NoDream one being.
Yeah, that one was fun.
The what?
The roast of NoDream. You had.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The one we recorded like right here.
It was more like.
It was after we got Subway.
Huh?
Oh yeah. It was on a Sunday, yeah. Because we were like right
Sunday
here.
We got Subway and then we all were just like talking.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, that one was cool.
That one was cool and shit.
I remember that day. We all hung out together.
The one where we were debating. Well, which one? The one where we were, what was it? There was one was it Evolution?
I think it was like Destiny or something.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one's always stuck out to
like
me.
Kyle
That was
and
interesting.
Steven were like kind of on the same Then me and you
Yeah, I
were
don't
like
even
on the
remember
same.
that one.
That
Probably
one was a joy to edit.
Yeah.
It was always fun. Or my very favorite one.
Actually, I think one of my favorite ones is whenever Steven was talking about like the stuff he believed or something.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
When the more recent ones.
That one made me chuckle.
Yeah, that was pretty lit. The one, Jonathan,
Wait, did you
you
release
and
that?
Kobe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one you and Kobe record. It's one of our best received episodes.
Wait, what?
We
Yeah.
recorded one like by ourselves.
Yeah, no, it was you and Kobe, and we recorded one on, what was it, Love and Simping? And that.
Oh yeah, I
Bro,
remember
everybody,
that was
like-
our second.
No,
Valentine's,
because Kyle was
right?
there.
Everybody
right?
quotes that, and like I don't even know anything.
Yeah,
about
that
it.
one was fun.
Everybody
They quote it.
Yeah, they do.
People
What
like,
do
like-
they quote?
they talk about how like some funny parts, and like I don't even know.
Yeah.
What
So
they're
real
talking
quick, like,
What is there?
I don't
we
even
have a
remember
growing
that.
fan base, Jonathan.
Honestly, don't even remember
I
that
need to
podcast.
check the
so I
YouTube
gotta
again.
go.
Like, people will come up to us in real life and like quote stuff that we said, and I'm like,
That's
yeah,
so
I don't
weird.
remember
No,
ever.
they only
saying
tell
that.
you. Like then you tell me about it. I was like, what?
Oh yeah,
When did that happen?
People talk to me a lot about it. They're like, did Kobe really say that? And I'm like,
Yeah. What was one of the things they said?
Did Kobe say booty on episode
they-
11? I knew what he implied.
They called you a stalker. No.
Wait, what?
What was it? No.
A stalker.
One of them called me a homebody.
Oh yeah.
You kept calling me a homebody. I'm not a homebody. I go places.
Says the man who like didn't go. You literally told us earlier just now.
Well,
You said you were gonna go somewhere, but it was hot, so you decided
I
not
wasn't
to
feeling
go.
it. It was like 90 degrees
Imagine
outside.
having a whole free day. You're
Bruh.
like, it's hot. Let me
Bruh,
stay in.
It was hot.
No.
I didn't know what I wanted to wear.
You're freaking dumb.
I didn't want to be around
If
people.
I had that time, I'd be somewhere.
I just wanted to chill. Oh, you looking at the episodes of this?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, we've done a lot of episodes.
Golly, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, we've done a lot of
Why
episodes.
they call me a stalker?
I don't.
A soccer?
Stalk.
Soccer.
I heard you say soccer.
I don't remember why. I don't remember why they called you though.
Because he said you were a homebody?
No, I don't remember.
I was
like,
just watching.
Go
Yeah.
back and listen to
How do
it.
you always know James is at home, huh?
Yeah. How do you know I'm at home? Because you're watching me. That's kind of sus.
Wow, that's crazy.
But anyways, yeah, we've had a lot of good episodes.
Sure.
Yeah, and I look forward to more in the future. But as like before,
We
I was
definitely
saying,
took it more biblical in the beginning. Like we would like do devotions and like write down topics. Remember one time we prepared one at Chick-fil-A at Watson or something. That was before COVID.
Yeah.
But we were like writing stuff down.
we would meet up and do it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember those.
Well, I mean, okay, here's the thing with that. It's kind of hard to do those. Because, like,
When our group first started, like everybody was committed. They're like, all right, yes sir.
Yeah.
We like all came up with ideas. Then slowly as we kept going, people
Well,
started
because,
leaving.
you know, this is like, it's not really supposed to be the main thing anyway. It's just it was just like a chill thing to do,
Yeah.
right? Like,
But then like the person who could like help us with the main thing kind of like went off.
yeah, so like this became the main thing because it's all we can do basically.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have enough like,
yeah,
good
the
cameras and
podcast
stuff.
was never meant to be, like, the big thing on our
like-
channel.
And then our group kind
Yeah.
of, went through a separation arc, and like there was like a side of our group that was like, we're not gonna do podcasts, we're
Yeah.
doing music.
Yeah.
And now they're not. Now they don't even show up, and I'm pretty sure they're not doing music.
Lots
Yeah,
of
Kobe
internal
killed
stuff.
Steven, that was
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
that
pretty
happened.
And I
Yeah.
basically like became the leader of the whole entire thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
And now we're.
We're all leaders of the whole entire thing.
That was like.
But yeah, there's been ups and downs, but
Yeah.
you know what?
God,
Doesn't
it's a
matter.
roller coaster.
I've only seen ups.
Only seen ups.
You know, if you look at it from a certain way,
Do we
I
need
don't know where I was going.
No, you see,
Yeah, we don't need them.
But-
I hope they listen to this.
I've heard more.
Reddit.
I've heard more than enough people that have come up to me and be like, "Hey, can I join NoDream? Or let me on the podcast, or let me help in some way, shape, or form."
Right, and you
So,
said
like,
no
Yeah, I did.
because they suck. only
Like,
weirdos want to join our
When
podcast.
you lose
Why
one
do you think you're
thing,
here?
Exactly.
Where are you? When you think we invited you, bro?
when you lose one thing, like, God compensates for it in like another way. So like, where we lose one person, God will send another. So I mean, I'm not too worried. I mean,
Yeah,
things
so-
take time.
Technically, one of our core people, like Kyle, like he was showed up a lot of the time. Then like he left, and then now we got Jonathan. So
Now we got
not like in a bad
Make
way.
it sound like
but,
it was in
not in a
exchange.
bad way. I meant like now like he like comes more or something. I mean he came more before, but like he like turns out.
Yeah,
So that's pretty good.
That's true. I kind of have a shaky schedule, or I did, but
I'm
like
surprised
now
you still
I'm a lot
come when you
more.
still work and everything.
Yeah, that's
chill. Like it just took me a while to get adjusted to working full time, but now I'm kind of used to it.
that makes sense.
So it's a lot easier to do stuff afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not 100% true though, because sometimes like I'll literally just fall asleep after work and
Yeah.
sleep till the next morning.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I've done that too.
it depends.
Like with, like a lot of the stuff. Like with how many people do we have? Like 5.
So it's me, James, Jonathan, Kyle, Steven, Ethan. We had 6.
Yeah, so 6 people made like a lot of the stuff that we had to do kind of easier.
Each of those people did certain things.
Yeah.
Like Kyle, he's like smart, you know. It's like he knows how to do math super good. So like anything that had to do with like money, like.
But like if people emailed us or DM'd us,
so
we
he
could
was good at
handle
that.
He was the secretary.
Jonathan's funny, you know. Me and Jonathan bounce off each other.
Bring
We
the
can-
content. Yeah.
So we can do stuff like that. Then James, you know, he's good at talking. He's good at making points. Good at making up lessons.
Yeah.
He's basically like the person in charge. He edits it. Music, yeah. He kinda
That's my thing.
And then Steven, you know, music. That's kind of it. And then not in a bad way. Like he had music. And then Ethan, he was good at making beats
Yeah, beats.
and editing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he's like really good at that.
Tech savvy guy, all that smart.
But then we lost Ethan because like he works all the time. He moved out. Steven,
he's
he got
really
married. He works too. He's out. Kyle, he went to the military. We know that story. He left. Now it's just me, James, and Jonathan.
Yeah. But like, I guess it's because like since they're not here anymore, I had to learn to do a lot of the stuff that they were doing.
Yeah.
Like I had to force myself to learn it. So like now I know like I don't know everything. Like I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
But
But
like
you can do stuff and you don't have to be like, Steven,
Yeah.
please help.
hell,
Like,
I don't have to like depend on other
please.
people
Yeah, that's
anymore.
That's good.
Right.
Like I'd say I've improved like a pretty good amount since like we
I'd
first
say
started.
so.
You make what you have work.
Yeah.
Like you don't have. I'm not like in a bad way, but like we don't have like the best stuff.
Yeah,
Like we still
true.
make it work. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, like if you guys notice, like the audio quality on this one probably sounds different from the other one because my Focusrite, like the interface messed up, so we can't use our good mic.
Yeah.
So we're using like the mic we used after we
Snowball.
used
Get
yeah
that snowball. Bro.
after we used our phone, like my phone as the mic.
Oh yeah, the focus right. That's
Yeah.
the best I've done.
Yeah, I gotta get that fixed. So that's
How much does that
a
cost for like a good one?
a brand new one.
Yeah.
It's like 100, but I'd rather just get this one fixed. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too wrong with it. But yeah, we don't have much, but we're still making it work, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't ask for anything more. How
Yeah.
dare
if you wanna be a
expect
patron.
more of us?
Yeah.
If you want to be a patron, you know.
Hey, we should start a Patreon or something, like a GoFundMe.
Our cash app is
at the
bottom, you know.
Yeah,
We could.
we should do that. I'll get on that.
A patron. Start.
Yeah. I have to go to the bank and set up an account though.
I think our main place to start would definitely be church.
Oh yeah. I want to set up. We should go to the bank, make an
It'd be
account.
nice if we had like a setup, you know. Like you know how we were talking about using like the imprint, you know.
Yeah.
Where that area where the chairs are.
We can talk to them about
Because I
that.
know people like actually seeing visual stuff too. But like sometimes, you know.
But
that's
the only problem with that is yes, we can have a cool set, but we don't have a camera anyway.
Yeah, true.
So even if we had a set, like
We gotta get that camera situation.
yeah, we still need yeah. And even if we do get a camera, we need editing. Actually, I could handle that.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to pay for that. It's like $15 a month.
I still need to learn how to do that stuff too. So you don't have to be the only one doing it.
Sure.
It's
I
not.
never got to that.
It's not too burdensome. I mean, it is, but
even if it isn't that much, I still wouldn't learn it either way.
one of the only things I hate, like with the whole process, is like thumbnails. Like I hate making thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, where do I start? How do I find this image? How do they make it look so good? Like, yeah.
This is a fake PNG.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with
Like
that.
the pictures all grainy and stuff. You're like, God, what is this crap?
Yeah, so there's a lot of difficulties to like the whole podcasting thing. Like it's not easy. Like you
We
talked
don't
about.
know what we're doing. We're
No,
still
we
learning
don't.
stuff.
Yeah, like in the
always
beginning,
learning.
you talked about how we had like central themes, like in the around the like each episode would be about.
Something.
But that's kind of difficult because once you do like one word per podcast, there's only so many words you can focus on. And if we're talking about each word for like an hour or two, then we're gonna hit like a pretty wide area of subjects around that word, and some of those words overlap. So it's kind of like if you do it like that, you begin to, I don't want to say run out of content, but you begin to repeat things.
You kind of close yourself off to
it's a lot easier to just like do free form kind of stuff where we're just talking about
whatever.
There's
pros and cons of both.
Like the stuff we did in season 2.
Yeah, having more structure keeps it like focused on that. Like
it's
when people click on the video,
it's more focused.
You get actually what you clicked on, but like when you get the more unfocused, it's like
you don't know what you.
Like sometimes it's good at the end, sometimes it's good at the end, or you never know.
If we had to compare,
it fluctuates.
I'd say season 1 was more like a Bible study, and 2 was more like a variety show type thing.
I think 1 was like, let's just start one place and we'll go with that. And then 2 was like, you know what, let's try to find more stuff.
Let's branch out.
Yeah, that's what we did in season 2.
So what we want to do with this season is like try to combine both.
Yeah, now we're gonna combine both mindsets. Like
I don't know exactly how this is gonna work out, but I feel like we can do it. But some other things too. And I guess we can just make this episode about this kind of makes sense. We're coming full circle because we started the podcast in season 1 talking about like things like this, like what our purpose was, like all that sort of thing, what we wanted to do. And like we're coming back to the first episode. I say first because we already recorded an episode in advance of like actual podcast content.
Right.
But like we're once again talking about what we're doing, what our like steps going forward are gonna be. So it kind of makes sense. It rounds out.
It's kind of a new era. So.
Yeah, a new era. And I'd say the vibe is definitely different too. Like in the very beginning, it was like this, like it was kind of intimidating, sort of.
Yeah,
like I didn't know where to start.
I was like, I don't want to say nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess it up.
Yeah. Like I felt
people are gonna think I'm dumb, bro.
Yeah. Like to be honest, I felt kind of like small. Yeah. Like I felt like I was like we were starting something like really, really big, and I was scared to like test the waters and see what people would say and like all that sort of stuff.
We didn't want to step on each other's toes, but then like everyone's thinking that, so like not enough's being said.
Yeah.
So like, it's like there was like those awkward moments of silence, probably.
Yeah.
Like, then there was the times where like just one person would talk and it just stopped.
We didn't know each other that well yet. So
now it's just like we just like talk like
naturally.
Like there's not even a mic right here. We're just talking.
Yeah. Actually,
it's kind of like,
we've gotten more comfortable with it.
For sure.
What it is.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't know, like with time, right? So, how long have we been doing this?
Actually, that's a good point. How long have we been doing this? We started. Wait,
has it been 2 years?
What's the date of our origin?
I think we started in January.
Yeah, so
what,
it hasn't been 2 years yet.
2018 or 2019?
It's coming up 2 years, I think.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Dang.
Wow.
Celebrate, bro.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, didn't? Yeah, no, we did like at Miyake.
Oh yeah, we did.
And everybody was there except for Kyle.
Yup.
He was sad about that, bro.
Yeah, I got it.
That was mad about that. I kind of felt bad. It didn't work. Yeah, I tried to make it where it worked out for everybody. It didn't.
Yeah. But as I was like, with time, like we gain experience, so like naturally the vibe is gonna kind of change. Like as we kind of know what we want, like what direction we want to go for, what image we want to try to portray, like naturally things are gonna change.
This is still the birthing, you know.
Yeah, like with like musically, I can speak a little bit about the music side, and like you guys can talk about the content too, because that's mainly where you guys focus. But like with the music, right? So we started out with my life, and a little bit of background on that, right? So my life was never really like my debut. Well, technically it was like me and Kobe's debut song, but it was never really our song. Like it wasn't really a group song.
Where's the debut or debut?
Debut. I said that completely wrong.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Debut.
I was like, have I been saying it wrong?
Yeah, but that was like Steven's song, and me and Kobe were like more like features on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was just having fun.
We each, yeah.
Yeah.
We each have like different styles we like to go for, like musically. But like that wasn't like my main style. So like as time has moved on, I feel like I'm kind of deciding like what I want to go for, like what I want, what kind of music I like, what kind of music I want to put out. So like with the stuff I put out in the future, I kind of know myself a little bit better, and I can go out with like full confidence knowing like what I like. And like I guess you guys can say the same thing with the content side of making things and all that, like the podcast and that sort of stuff. Well, I mean,
like,
we can talk about what we talked about earlier.
what did we say?
We talked about the movies thing.
Oh, like, yeah.
What about it?
About, like, doing movie reviews and stuff, which we'd want
Bro,
to
we
have.
could
like,
totally do that. Bro.
Yeah.
We'd want to
I
have
could
a
talk
camera
all day
for
about
this.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But,
Talk all day about that.
yeah, we can talk about movies. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to wait till we got a camera to do that. So we could, like, see our, I mean, we can do
Wait
it
for
now.
that.
There's nothing stopping
We
us.
wait for a camera. We wait forever.
Yeah. I should probably just
Still
go.
ain't got one.
I should just go and buy one. Like, just take the hit and, you know, move on. But yeah, we could do like movie reviews, that sort of thing. That was
the one Jordan gave you.
That's an Elgato. That's like a capture card streaming thing.
Oh.
So we could do gaming. We could do that too.
That's funny.
But once again, we don't have to have a camera for that. But that's another thing.
Everybody doesn't game. We don't all game together like that.
No, we don't. I usually don't. Nah, we could though.
I don't even think I have any, like, of my online services anymore.
Yeah, for
I stopped using them, so.
Yeah.
I was about to run out soon.
Yeah, my Switch Online's about to run out too.
Honestly, the only thing.
Oh, yeah, I only got Switch because it's so cheap per month.
Yeah, it's like
I just kind of
$4.
have it on the subscription.
What is it? $4.90.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, $3.99.
$4
It's $3.99.
It's pretty cheap.
So I just like see it go out every week. I'm like, oh, okay, it's like whatever.
Jump change.
What would you guys say was like the hardest time for our group?
Hardest time. It was definitely that division where people were like talking about they don't want to do the podcast and they rather do music.
Yeah, like what we should focus on. Like
It's definitely that point where like people are trying to discuss what we should focus on.
Yeah.
And like who's like who like has what position.
Yeah.
That just like messed up.
Yeah,
And like who does more. It doesn't really matter. We're just coming here to do
Yeah,
stuff.
like
That's sort of thing.
we just need to get it done. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
I don't
We
even
need to have,
some people were like, podcast ain't really my thing. Like even if it's not your thing, just show up anyway.
Yeah.
It like helps keep the group together.
Yeah, you can like talk a lot.
That's why
like,
we're here right now.
You don't have to
Like
talk
this.
a lot either. Like
Yeah,
just
you don't
pitch
even
in
have to
every once
talk.
in a while. Like if you're not confident with it,
Yeah. I mean,
like
you
just
have
let
time.
us handle it, who are like pretty good with it, and either
I'd
just
say
pitch in
this
every
year.
once in a while, or maybe eventually you'll get good at it too, and then you'll
During that time,
Good at
during
it.
that time, what should have been said is just like it's not like a side you pick. It's just about picking to be with the group.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know what, I'm gonna be with the group during this point. No, you're gonna be with the group every point. Because I'm
Yeah.
still doing.
Everybody's involved
When
in
we're doing
everything.
music, I'll be there to help. When we're doing podcasts, I'll be there to help because I'm part of the group.
For me, it's never been about like what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It's
oh
just
yeah,
like,
I
I'm
want to
here
get
chill-
together
yeah,
and do
I'm
something
chilling.
with you
Yeah,
guys.
it's
That's
more
part
about
of-
like the
That's a
group
part of our
something.
group. Yeah, we're all together.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like, oh, hey, we're hanging out as friends, and
Yeah,
we're also
that
doing
is-
something
that's it,
because
yeah.
we want to see each
That's
other.
what it was formed
you know?
on, just friendship.
Yeah,
Like,
if we didn't start NoDream, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be as close as we are now.
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure we would.
all of us started off as just like, casually just hanging out on Sunday.
We
or
kind of knew each other.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause we went to the same building 2 times a week. We saw each other around.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, if not for NoDream, it'd probably just be like, I'd probably just like see these guys like once a week, be like, hey guys, what's up? You know,
Yeah. That's
play
yeah.
Smash with them. And
Monday
like,
nights,
That's
Sunday.
it.
Yeah, Monday nights. Yeah, man. I'd say the hardest time was actually, I was gonna say quarantine.
That was a hard time. Yeah.
But that
It's
was, I
we
feel like it
couldn't-
was hard, but
we
it was
weren't getting,
fun.
Yeah, we weren't getting anything put up.
Like we tried I feel like we experimented. We took that time and experimented with different things.
You remember when quarantine first ended and like we both met up on that hill or something?
Yes.
Like you walked out of your house, you're like, dang.
Like
bro, literally the world looked like an apocalypse.
the
Like,
skies were yellow,
yeah,
bro.
the skies were all like.
The skies were all yellow
Like,
and
what's that?
Cinematic moment.
Yes. No, look. So
You were like probably the first outside human I saw.
same. I was like, you
damn.
guys are still alive out there? Like there was no cars on the road. It was dead quiet.
I remember.
And we kind of subconsciously like stayed away from each other. We were like super
I
right
was like,
beside each other.
dang.
The day quarantine ended for my work was the day I was here. I don't know if we recorded anything or not, but I lost my keys and James' couch. My manager like last minute asked me, he's like, hey, can you come in? Like we didn't know that we were supposed to be like launching back, and he just like scheduled me like instantaneously.
Oh, that's when you were working at the
So I was
yogurt
like having
place.
I was working at a frozen yogurt place, so
Oh,
I had to
you were,
scramble like trying to find my key in James's couch. This like contraption, and it was like it was in the weirdest place.
This is so.
It was in the weirdest place. Like it was like
It was like trapped between the
it
wires.
was literally like it camouflaged itself like to the point where it was like
It was
it looked like a
entangled.
part of the couch, and I was like, no, that's it. And like
That was kind of weird.
I was like stressed too, and then I came into work and my manager's like, "Oh, you didn't have to come in like right away."
I remember.
He's like, "I scheduled you like, but I know that like it was kind of last minute.
I think I ate your keys.
He's like, it would have been fine if you came in later." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
why was I scrambling to get this?" I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I just won't even show up and I'll be like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see that." Oh, John, my bad.
Sorry, bro. I didn't even see that.
So, another one. What do you think what was the funniest moment? I think we've had quite a few.
A lot, really. Not hard to remember.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I know we've laughed hard, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Bro, when our group's all together, it'd be loud as crap in here, bro. Everybody be laughing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Everybody loves
we'd have to go back and look at the bangers probably.
Let me see if I can pull
It's usually probably laughing at James, to be honest. Like, we're all like,
not laughing with me, laughing at me.
We like roasted.
There's a very clear distinction.
He misspoke about something.
Yeah,
like
like
he
you
like
said-
presented as if it's something
you
else.
said something, or like, you did something. I don't know.
It's like when you would be like, because you always talk about how you like,
Are you like
you have
ask-
a
you
passion
ask
about like
something-
helping kids or
Are
whatever,
you
and
ask
you'll
a
be like, I
question?
love kids, and we'll all be like, bro, what are you talking
What are you
about?
talking
Like,
about?
like,
Hey, yo!
I never said I love kids.
No, that's just an example.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm saying.
The ketchup falls in your ear or something. And you'd be like, that doesn't happen for you guys? We'd be like, no!
Yeah, something
You
like
always
that.
say stuff like,
What are you
that.
talking about?
Yeah, you say like,
I've
right.
never
Don't y'all
done
hate it
that.
when your mom wrote
Yeah, you like,
mayonnaise on your
don't
feet?
y'all,
You be saying stuff like
don't you guys hate it when your shoestring falls in your straw and the one you're trying to drink out of,
I've never done any of that. I have no clue.
You'd be like, bro, what are you talking about?
No clue what you're talking about. Let's see.
Yeah,
He's gonna pull up a clip and we're
I'm
gonna
trying to-
talk about something like that.
I'm trying to. Yeah, my favorite episode is Destiny, Purpose. Like that one where we talk about destiny.
I remember that day. We were all sitting right here.
Yeah, along the wall.
Was Ethan there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody
I
was.
remember that because we tried to record the video and then it
I
didn't
think
work
my
out.
least favorite one was like Ethan's house.
Oh, that one, the one I wasn't there for.
Yeah, like they were leading it.
That
like,
one didn't get released.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it did.
That caused some
I'm
issues
glad,
afterwards because
I think that's what kind of generated the start. Like
I
it
think
kind of
so.
stuff kind of
well,
got it.
because I just spoke my mind.
Somebody
I was
just
like-
texted one thing and like somebody got heated. I don't know why.
I know. I was just like explaining. I'm like, I don't think this is a good episode release. And I was like, I just kind of like,
I remember when you
this is
texted. I was
why.
like,
Yeah, I
that's
remember.
good.
I was like, and then James got it, and I was like, you didn't release that, did you? And he's like,
No.
I'm like,
yeah, no.
Bro,
Well,
when
for one,
it was-
half of the episode got cut off anyway.
Yeah.
like
Couldn't
we
we salvage it?
like they were like talking about like stuff we didn't even want to talk about. Like
Yeah.
I know we should have inputted stuff. Like they had the microphone, so I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah,
give me the
that's
microphone.
another thing. It was one.
I don't want
mic.
to jump straight from a
Like
topic.
people were sharing, or
Yeah.
two mics, and you had to hold it too. So
Yeah.
it was like you had to grab it from someone,
Oh,
and then
those,
they just kind of dived into it. Was the issue?
Yeah.
Like
it was.
they just started it, and they're like, "All right, we're talking about this."
That was
thing,
around the
guys."
time with like the riots and all that, and like all
Oh,
the like
BLM, all that.
BLM.
It
That's
was.
when I was really.
It was after.
A heated time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before the elections, dude. Like who was gonna be the president?
Yeah.
It was all that kind of stuff. I was like, I don't want to talk about that.
we have
That doesn't seem like a good topic for the
Yeah,
podcast.
that's very controversial. I'm not something to bring
And
up.
they were saying some weird like conspiracy stuff, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I remember about mask and all that. Like that was the one time I wasn't there. I think I was on vacation. I wasn't on vacation.
no, yeah, you weren't there.
You were away. For
I was
some reason.
I don't remember, but I remember getting the text, like you guys were texting the group chat or something about like the podcast and how it went, and I was like,
We just stopped in the middle of it too
Bro,
because
this is amazing,
Ethan's
bro.
brother
Yeah.
came in.
Oh yeah,
And we were just like talking for a while.
yeah,
It's
that
like-
was a weird part. Like
I
we were
was
in the
like-
middle of the podcast, and
yeah,
all of a sudden
lull, and we
somebody
stopped
opens the
whole
door.
podcast.
Elizabeth walks in, Isaiah walks in, Kyle, their cousin, Logan. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, it went crazy.
Okay, and then we just stopped.
I mean, hanging out beforehand and afterwards was fun.
yeah.
But yeah, it was just like when we got done
Oh yeah,
with
we
the
did.
podcast.
We like went downstairs and like sat on a couch for some reason.
Right, yeah, we were.
I don't even know what we were doing.
Expensive.
Were we watching a movie or something?
We watched some Pixar shorts.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I remember that.
But like I said, like our
Oh, it was that chess one.
yeah,
the
we're
chess
at our
Pixar.
best when we're just casual with it, and it was just
Yeah.
kind of like
We were just chilling.
first of all, like
Yeah, that was
two
like,
people who were like most inexperienced with the podcast who were
Yeah.
like kind of hosting it.
And they were just talking at it. They weren't even like having a conversation. Like I think like the main thing about podcasts is like having a conversation.
Right.
And if you're gonna say factual stuff, like actually like have the facts ready to pull up. Don't just say like stuff.
Yeah, that was true too. They were just like saying like going crazy, and I'm just like, I don't even know. It's like
I don't even know if
I
that's
want to
true.
counter this because this is I don't think this sounds right. But
I'm like,
it's like
I'll take your word, but like not really.
It's kind of weird. I spoke up at one point. I was like, "Listen, I don't think that's like, because like,
Jonathan speaks up
fair.
about something.
They can say it or whatever, but it's like maybe like present like a different like opinion.
Present two sides,
I
both sides of the coin.
I didn't want it to seem like we were all like in
biased
agreement.
one way.
Yeah, usually when stuff like that comes up, I'm just like,
I didn't
gotta talk.
I didn't want to be associated with some of the
So
things.
real
being
quick,
said.
anything we've said in the past, by now it probably doesn't apply anymore. Like, well, not everything,
It's possible.
but some of our old opinions probably don't hold true anymore.
Yeah.
Most of the biblical stuff holds true, definitely. But like the opinions we have on like subjects like love and trust and like all that sort of stuff.
Because it
like,
changes as we
we matured a little bit. So you know things
some more than others.
Yeah, some more.
Who the heck's Cody?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, who was that guy? That man's weird, bro.
So yeah, so I'm looking over the list of like all the podcasts we've done, and I remember we did a Christmas one. It wasn't.
Oh, that was me and you.
Yeah, but me and Kobe did
That
this
was
one
weird
during
as
Christmas where we had we tried to make like our own Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Like it's cheesy.
We basically just stereotyped all the Hallmark movies. We were like,
Y'all
yo,
I
seem to do
swear.
good podcasts.
we were like, yeah,
usually
man,
like,
need some of
Yeah,
them.
it's
you always seem to like, because when I'll come through like to the next podcast after James and Kobe did one, they'd be like, "Bro, we did a great podcast."
Right, usually,
they're
yeah.
always
every single
bangers.
time.
Usually, if
yeah.
it's like just honestly, if it's just two people, like it kind of goes like.
It's true, yeah.
It's not like a certain.
Bro, look, we called it Mary Glockness.
Oh, we did.
Mary, like
Never
the Virgin Mary. Glockness. It's perfect because it's a
Who's
Christmas
married
movie.
with the Glock?
Yes, Mary
That's cool.
Glockness.
Yeah, you're right. That's good.
Yeah, it was. It was beautiful.
No, for real
That
though.
was a
And I
good
think that just holds true for anything. Because me and James, we'll like, if Kobe's not here,
Oh,
we'll have
yeah.
like tons of conversations that'd be perfect for the podcast.
Bro, we were having a
We talked about Elon Musk's brain chip.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
When he wants to make cat girls or
Right, we were coming up with these funny hypotheticals
I
and
vote,
stuff.
I vote yes for that.
That junk is fine. Oh, that reminds me of a dream I had. So I had this dream, right?
please.
Become real. Nah. So I had this
That
dream, right? And I was getting trained for the space program to go to. Okay, this is gonna sound.
Wait, what are
weird.
you talking
Hold
about?
on, I'm telling you a dream that I had.
When did you go to a space program?
I'm telling. It's a dream.
Oh, a dream? Oh, I was like, when did you go to a space program?
Anyways,
Were you on Focus in elementary school?
in my dream, yes, I was. In my dream, I was preparing to go to space with Elon Musk, and our destination was called Space Africa. And I'm not making it. It was
It's
called
your play.
Space Africa.
It's 'cause you're playing.
Elon Musk was like, we're going to Space Africa. I was like, all right, bet. So we were getting ready to get on the rocket ship, and like it was like in the movies. You know how they have like that slow motion scene where they're all walking in a line.
They like
And
have
it was-
their helmet in their head.
Yeah, it was like me, Elon Musk, and for some reason my mom was there. She was like walking in slow motion in a space. And then I was like, Elon, are you sure we're gonna survive this? And he was like,
don't know.
yeah, that's exactly.
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
Don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
What a beautiful scene.
And then I skipped the rocket, and I'm glad because it like exploded.
You skipped it. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna get up.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
After Elon said, I don't know, you're like,
I was like, that doesn't look safe. And then the rocket left without me, and it was televised or something, and it exploded, and everybody in the world saw it.
So Elon and your mom died?
No, my mom. I don't know what happened to my mom. I don't remember.
That's weird.
All I remember is she doesn't sound like that.
That's how I imagine his favorite, bro.
Stop. Stop.
God.
I think our most recent one was the ghost busting one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so you don't even remember. That goes to show.
Ghost.
Yeah, I don't even remember that much from it either. It was like the one Steven was talking about, the goats at his farm or something.
Oh, I remember that now.
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
I wasn't there, was I?
No, but the one before that was
yeah,
the
you would
one.
remember that if you were there.
I was about to say.
The one before that was the one on evolution, space, and history.
That's the no gravity one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was. That one
Wait,
was.
were you
fun.
here for that?
No, you guys just told me about
Yeah,
it.
you weren't here. That one was
you would've
great,
liked that if
though.
you were
You would
here.
have loved it.
I would have been laughing.
Johnny was here for some reason, wasn't he? He
Yeah,
was like
he
in
was.
the background.
Yeah.
Agreeing, yeah, with Steven about everything.
Oh,
Right?
we had
Yeah.
that. We had
It's
that
like,
one
dude, honestly,
podcast.
I believe Steven, man.
We had that one podcast where
Bro, don't tell
we talked about elementary school shows.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was okay.
That was pretty good. It was alright.
Yeah, talking about different shows.
We did one where we talked about riddles. What was it? Things that don't make
the
sense.
shower,
Riddles.
the shower thoughts thing.
Crazy dreams. We
Yeah.
talked about dreams.
Oh, that was a good.
The
that's
one
my-
with the
I think that was.
midget?
I think that was my favorite one.
That one was fun.
Actually, yeah, I'd say that I'd put that at the top. Then we were talking about like what was it?
You talked about
Sleep
you getting beat
paralysis.
up by a midget.
We were talking. We were talking about the sleep paralysis thing
Yeah.
that you deal with, and I was like, oh yeah, I do deal with that. And then we were just
Yeah, that
talking
one
about
was
dreams.
funny, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
one was funny.
Then like that, yeah, at the beginning of that one, like we were just like scrambling kind of. Then we were like at the end, like it started getting kind of funny.
Who's in that one?
You were in
You were
it too.
there. We were talking about our funny
I
dreams.
don't remember that one at all.
I remember because as I was editing it, I was playing Minecraft.
You know what? I think I do remember that.
I remember that
Yeah.
because
I
Kobe
remember.
talked about a long dark hallway.
Did I tell about the ET dream or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember you being there.
You talked
We all
about
been sitting
finding
in
a
the same
basketball
spots.
in your trunk.
Yeah,
or
and like I
something.
found an iPhone and it was like for you or something.
Yeah, for me. Yeah, I remember that. I've been keeping that in mind.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a fun
Okay, yeah, I remember
podcast.
that one.
Yeah, that was a
Then
good
you got
one.
the iPhone XR,
Yeah,
so
I
it
did.
worked out.
Yeah, I guess.
Good job, Kobe.
Here's one podcast Ethan was on. We did the hard work versus talent one. That one's a little.
Oh
bit
yeah,
fun.
which one wins out or something? I don't even remember that. I do remember that topic being a thing. I don't remember actually doing it though.
One me and you did, Kobe. What is it? The funniest podcast episode part 2.
What?
That's literally what it's called. It was funny though.
What was that even about?
What did we say?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but it was funny. It got 74 views, so I don't
It
know.
must have been pretty funny
It
then.
must have been pretty funny.
74.
Yeah.
Somebody must have been
It was the
recommending
sequel to the
friends.
episode where me and you talked about death growing up in time.
That doesn't sound funny.
That's really funny.
It wasn't.
None of those
That's
topics sound like they would be
actually
funny at all.
So I don't know why it was a part 2 because the
We should
first
do-
part 1 wasn't funny.
We should do a part 3.
We should do a
just play it
revamp.
totally deadpan, you know?
Yeah.
Like talk about serious stuff.
Just complete the whole time.
Yeah, they like think it's gonna be funny, but it's
Yeah.
like we're not even laughing out.
We
loud.
should do that.
Talk
Yeah,
about
like pull up a bunch of news.
Yeah.
We like get
Right.
serious and stuff. We start
A
crying.
come
bunch
with
of
like a
kids
bomb.
died yesterday.
Yeah, wow.
This is like,
Wow.
man.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. I've been struggling, man.
Yeah, like that.
Struggling.
Honestly, like it's not been good recently.
Yeah.
Like, just
Dude,
everything has got
like,
it's overwhelming.
I'm
Like,
done, bro.
my mind's been in a really negative place.
I didn't tell you guys this before, but yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like I need to get this off my chest because it's honestly been.
That's the
So-
whole podcast.
Yeah, like
When
that.
we did here's the subjects we did when we did like the Bible study type ones. So we started out with like what is NoDream Nation. Then we did a Valentine's Day special. So we did one about love. Then I did my testimony for some reason.
Just you though.
Yeah. And then the very next
Didn't we all do ours?
No.
It was just him.
So I did one where it was my testimony. Then the next one was called Just a Chill Podcast about being alone.
That was you. You did that one by yourself, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, because like after we kind of started, there was a bunch where James just had to do it by himself because
Yeah.
we weren't showing up.
Yeah, I did one on self-worth. Are any of us worth anything? No, that was all of us were there for that one.
I think so. Yeah. remember
Suffering. It was you, me, and Kai. We talked about Job.
Yeah. I think that's the one. Wait. Never mind.
We did that one in the living room.
Yeah, we used to do them.
I remember that one. I remember seeing the Instagram thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for it though.
Yeah.
Why is it hard for our generation to trust people? That's one me and Kyle did in the car. In like the front of my mom's Prius, we recorded that.
Wait, what was the very first podcast we did? Like,
What
we
is
were-
No Dream Nation?
No, like remember we like did one in your car and it was raining at church or something. That was the very first one.
Oh my goodness.
Post that
Oh
one?
my goodness. Oh no.
That's like the very first one we did.
Oh no. Yeah. So, I mean, I'll show you later, but let me kind of describe.
Wait,
it.
you have it?
So, well, I saw the video.
Where?
In my phone. So to summarize, right? We started NoDream like back when we were in like the youth group, but like one day we were at college just chilling, and I was like, no, Kobe. I think we were walking down the stairs. I remember in the admin building. And I was like, yeah, let's start today. Kobe's like, today? We're gonna start today. And I was like, yeah, sure, today. It's like, all right, we're starting today. And I was like, all right, we're starting today.
That's usually how it goes.
Then that's how things happen around here. We're spontaneous. Like, podcast.
No, what happens is you say stuff slightly. You're like, you like kind of iffy about it. And when we say, when I hear something being said, I'm like, yeah, we're doing it now.
Anyway,
we're doing it.
So,
we're doing it. Bro.
So that night after church, it was me, Kobe, and Kyle. This was before Jonathan came along.
Yeah.
But it was me, Kobe, and Kyle, and it was pouring down rain outside. And I was like, all right, we're gonna go and do this. So I get in like the driver's seat, Kobe's in the passenger seat, and Kyle's in the back seat.
I know I was in the front. I don't know where Kyle was though.
Yeah, so Kyle's in the back seat, and I remember I had like this little toy piano thing.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I had like this.
I was like playing around with it.
Yeah.
That reminds me now.
So, let me see if I can.
I'm surprised you still have it. But I also remember the day like I dubbed Jonathan into the group.
Oh, we'll get to that after.
Yeah,
we'll go over our history.
I like invited him to the
chronological
group or something.
order.
I remember that.
But yeah. So, what was it? Where did I stop at? Oh, so I had this little toy piano, right? And I started playing it. Yeah. So we were sitting there. I had like a little toy piano, and I played. I was like do 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 do, and then like I threw it over my shoulder, and it smacked the back window. And I was like,
You remember everything, God.
I remember it perfectly.
I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, and then Kobe caught it and he started playing.
No, Kobe didn't catch it. But
Okay.
I threw it over the back. I threw it over the seat, and like it smacked the back door. And what did we say? I was like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Oh yeah, actually I remember this now.
I was like, "We're starting NoDream Nation." Everyone's like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's right, NoDream Nation."
And we started getting hype.
We started getting hyped for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then I guess we're like, yeah, the first podcast is coming.
Wait, was that in the Prius or in the?
It was.
You know, you didn't have the car. You didn't have your car now. That
No,
was
I
the
had.
Prius.
No, it was in the front of my car.
Nah, you didn't have.
Yeah,
your
I
car.
still have the video. It was in my car.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that night we started the podcast, and a lot of things happened after that. You know, Jonathan got dubbed. Do you want to tell that story in detail, Kobe?
So basically, like whenever, actually, should I go that far?
Yeah, go.
Well, yeah, when Kyle was like with this girl, with his old girlfriend, like we went to like the granddad's house for some reason, cause like he had all this musical equipment. And he was like, yeah, you guys can use it. This man even made us breakfast, dude. I was like, oh, John, this place is nice. Like,
Wait,
we went.
what? He made you breakfast?
Yeah,
Hey,
like
you
it's
know,
like
Kyle's not in the group. We can go back there.
Yeah, we can.
We probably could.
We're not there anymore, so
Honestly, we didn't even do much, but it was pretty cool seeing all this stuff.
Yeah, it was fun to play.
Yeah, so like we pulled, like Kyle drove me and Jonathan met us there. Like Kyle drove, I rode with Kyle, and like we pulled in this nice neighborhood. It was like all brick houses. I was like, dang, bro. Like we asked him how much the house was. It's like, yeah, it's like 400,000. Like, yeah, of course. We were like, bro, yeah, this big old. So like we went upstairs and like we have all the pianos and everything. And like Jonathan wasn't in the group, and like we were like hanging out still. So like I like texted the group or something. And I was like, hey, we should invite Jonathan. I don't remember who said it, but like yeah. So like that.
Wait, no, I think me and you were talking.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to
like,
add
hey,
somebody to NoDream.
Yeah, we're like, we need to add somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan's our friend. So we're like, you know what? We'll add Jonathan. He's pretty cool. So like at that time, like we were like messing around with equipment. Like I found like this.
You found an electric guitar?
Yeah, an electric guitar. It was like this black one. And like I was like, all right, Jonathan, you ready to be in the group? So like I took the guitar, like you know, like how the knights do it. Like I took the guitar, like put it on both his shoulders, and I was like, yep, you're in NoDream.
You said it like that?
Yeah.
So,
you're in NoDream.
So Jonathan, you ready to be in the group?
I don't remember what I said. Something like that. I was like, it was like,
Yeah.
And then we just kept on doing our thing.
Yeah, nice.
And now we're here.
Yep, now we're here.
Jonathan was like crying and stuff. I was like, man,
He was like weeping tears of happiness. Yeah, John, what was your point of view on being invited? Like, do you remember what it was like?
Oh, well, like, Honestly, so I remember the first time I was invited on the podcast, we were just like, it was just like a Monday night, and you guys were like, hey, we've been doing a podcast, and I don't know, I think you were even talking to someone else about it, and I just happened to be there, and was like, we should get Jonathan on. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, I was just like, yeah, that'll be something cool to do,
Yeah.
you know? And then, but yeah. So I was like, yeah, this is cool, like, whatever. And then, like, I came through, and I was like, oh, it's just them. And then, like, Steven was there, and I'm like, I don't know this dude, but alright.
Yeah, I remember. 'Cause
Like,
you knew me and Cody.
That's cool, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I knew Kyle, too, like, so I was just kind of
You
like,
didn't know Steven.
right, I was just like, oh, there's random dudes here, too? Alright, cool. And then, like, you know, like,
Is it gonna be any more randoms?
we did the whole
Yeah.
thing. I was like, well, that first episode.
No,
we
I
did
think you
was
were just
kinda-
gonna be a guest, right? At
I
first.
thought so. Yeah. At first, you were just like, "Hey, you can come on our podcast." I was like, "All right, cool, yeah."
And then you just kept coming.
Yeah,
about
because
guest
like,
episodes.
because then we did that music thing, and you were like,
Yeah.
"I'm knighting you," and I was like, "All right, cool. I guess I'm just a part of it now."
That was kind of spontaneous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We can talk about the different guests we had on our podcast, yeah.
I mean, we've only had a couple.
Yeah.
We've had Noah,
We've had Caleb and Buddy.
Caleb,
And there's been a
Buddy.
few times where like Caleb would like be in the background.
Yeah, just
but like he
like
won't
that.
like be there.
Yeah.
But like
He won't
there's
talk.
there's been an official time where like him and
Yeah.
Buddy actually were on the
Right.
podcast. I don't know if that was released though.
We have other guests lined up too, but we haven't been able
Yeah.
to do anything because I record the podcast on a desktop, not a laptop.
We've definitely been wanting to get Nathan. I know.
Yeah, Nathan
And Pastor
Boyd.
Jeff.
We went to Uganda. We have a lot of stories.
We
to
still
tell
need to
about
do that, John. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of guests lined up, but now we should be able to go mobile soon. Go mobile. That sounds like a cell phone commercial. But we should be able to go mobile soon. 5G, NoDream.
Go mobile.
Yeah, go mobile with T-Mobile. But yeah, we should be able to do stuff like that soon. Honestly, like I'm really excited about the future. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult for me to like stay motivated with stuff like this. Well, not like, okay.
Yeah,
So
I
it's a
agree.
lot easier for you to like say something exists than for you to actually do something to help it grow.
Yeah.
Like, it's easier for me to sit down and say, okay, NoDream exists, and then just chill and do whatever. But it's like a lot harder for me to like, it'd be 1 a.m. in the morning and I'm tired after a long day, and like I get up and like drag myself over to my computer after finishing schoolwork and start working on music or trying to find out how to download something or researching stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but it's tiring sometimes, but I don't know, it feels really rewarding.
I think that's our main problem with like doing stuff. Is just like, you know, all of us have our different like work we're doing and stuff.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
get
like-
tired, you know, like, and like, you know, I might even be at work and be like, hey, you know, it'd be cool to do something like after work today, and then I'm like, I get home and it's like,
Yeah, you
nah.
just don't want to do anything.
No, like
Yeah,
not
for
at all.
real. You're just drained. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like stuff like this kind of brings life back into like my life.
Yeah.
Because like outside of this, I don't really have like much of anything besides church.
Yeah, this does definitely
Right.
for me too.
Yeah, like
This is
there's
something I look to.
there's a couple things like I enjoy like creative things. Like so making stuff with my friends, I enjoy that. Or like anything where I get to make something, I usually enjoy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's definitely rewarding. And like in the future, like technically like this is like our investment, right? Because like we're investing time into this, right?
Yeah.
So like if you invest something into something, you expect for it to grow and like pay off later. So like I'm pretty sure further down the road, like all this will pay off. But for now, it's like a slow grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like
Slow grind.
Slow.
I say like, you know, like when we were younger, as a group of friends, like everybody's like, you know what, yeah, we're gonna be like this, we're gonna be this. Most of the time, like you don't actually do it, but I'd say like NoDream is probably like our first step towards actually like making our dream like actually something real.
Yeah,
But,
something
like,
tangible.
we still haven't like,
actually.
it still hasn't been to the point where we wanted to, but at least we actually did something.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
So
imagine
just
all the
saying
people
stuff.
that like tried to do what we're doing and they just stopped.
Like they like talk around it and they talk about it, but they didn't actually like get together and do it.
Yeah.
And they're
Right.
Like at least our group got together and did it.
Yeah.
And we might like be kind of fumbling right now, be getting stuff out, but like at least the tiny threads of it are still together.
I mean, at least even during the down times when we weren't doing anything,
Yeah.
it was like always in the back of my mind. Like, when are we gonna
Yeah, you
start
did bring it
back
up.
doing this?
Yeah.
Like, when should we start back that? And it's like hard planning.
Especially when
things
people ask about it
strategically.
too.
Yeah.
That gives us motivation.
Yeah.
True.
Like at first I was like, is
because
anybody
people
even
we
watching,
know
bro?
about
Yeah.
it, so it's kind of like
So
you can be at church and someone's like,
if you ever listen to it and like you want to talk to us about it, definitely tell us. That motivates us.
I need to do better with the advertising too to get it out there.
Yeah.
But
don't talk to me about it though. I won't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I'll talk to you about it.
yeah, if you come
Remember
up to
when you
us
said
and tell
this?
us,
I'm like,
yeah, I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna say yeah, but
I'll say yeah.
I usually don't remember.
Yeah.
Some stuff I do remember though. But I don't know.
You admitted to that murder? Oh my gosh.
Man.
That was a sad episode,
Just
dude.
don't. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for future content or episodes or anything like that, let us know down in the comments, because that makes our job easier and that would help a lot.
I like how the start of this podcast was supposed to be something else.
Yeah,
That's
we
what happens
always
to-
do this.
That always happens to
Okay,
us.
can we take
But
a brief
yeah,
moment
this-
to talk about like the
Bro,
formatting of our
the
episodes?
topic we're supposed to be talking about right now is supposed to be going back to school.
So here's how our podcast
Now, one bit of this
is
podcast
structured,
is
right? So we start every podcast. I'm like, hey
like,
guys,
yeah, we're gonna talk
it's
about
NoDream
that.
Joe here. How's it going? And everybody like says something. Jonathan and Kobe do like a little skit routine joke type thing,
Yeah.
and then we kind of get into our topic, but like it's like dry stuff.
Like, I think we subconsciously we're like, this isn't gonna work. Like,
Yeah.
nah, let's talk about something.
And then we completely go left, like out of nowhere. And then by the end, we actually get to like stuff we actually want to talk about, and it's already hit
starts
like
flowing.
15 minutes on the
We start
podcast.
flowing, we're like, oh shoot, let's
Yeah,
keep
we
going.
get, yeah. See, like right now,
Yeah.
this is a perfect example. Like in the beginning, like you mentioned before, we're gonna talk about like school starting back and.
Our podcast is like combo points, you know. At the beginning, it's like we're like 2. In the
Yeah.
middle, it's like 30.
Everything's
We're
hitting.
getting combos. Right?
Everything's
The thing
hitting.
that sucks about that is it's like we could just like record a lot longer and like allow ourselves to get into the
Yeah.
flow, but that's just like so much more to edit too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, editing is so
Like-
hard. Well, it's not hard. It's tedious and annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta listen to everything.
Like it's really time consuming.
Dang, bro.
And then
And you gotta pick out the good parts and
Yeah.
be like, ooh.
put all the good parts together, and then I gotta put the music in there, and then I gotta make sure I give credit to whoever made the music so I don't get copyrighted. But actually, I made a couple beats we can use for the podcast, so I could throw these in there instead.
Yeah, do that.
But yeah, so we don't get copyrighted, I gotta do all that stuff. Then promoting is a whole nother thing. Then making the thumbnail, and then I gotta promote on like 3 different social medias. And there's a whole like behind the scenes that you guys don't see. But I don't
Imagine if
know.
one day like we run into like somebody who's like if somebody like imagine like one time like somebody famous like posted our podcast and all of a sudden we get like that one big boost. I think that's all you need.
That's all it takes. I mean, that's how life works,
Yeah.
you know. Like luck is
the
just
opportunity.
consistent hard work over time.
I'll ask my friend Kanye about that. Maybe he'll.
Yeah, ask Kanye West.
I
You
don't
know,
know if
my
he's,
best
I don't know
friend-
if he's big enough to be honest. We might need somebody
Honestly,
bigger
yeah.
than
I
that.
don't know if I want to talk to him. He hasn't dropped Donda yet.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he's still
Tell him to
holding.
stop playing and talk to us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, hit your boy up. But yeah, this episode is just kind of like a update. So I wouldn't really call this a podcast episode, but we can count it as one. This is more of like an update sort of thing, like a little back look on where we came from to where we are now.
A little behind the scenes. Kind of.
Yeah, some of the things we hope for in the future. I don't know when I'll post. How should I do this? I'm trying to decide. By the time you guys hear this, we'll already have decided.
Yeah.
But so you guys don't know, but
just stop thinking.
yeah, the week before we recorded like an actual podcast episode, like episode 1 of season 3. So I don't know if I'm gonna post this one before episode 1 or after. I don't know yet, but either way, I think it'll be fine. Or I could post them alongside, but that'll be twice as much to edit and twice as much work and all that.
Yeah.
But hey, it'll work itself
I
out.
wonder how many people are thinking about me as they listen to this. And they're like, bro, why would you even say that?
Actually, a lot. From what I hear, a lot of people are thinking about you, Kobe.
Me?
And you tell them all no. Most of them are females.
Really?
Yes.
Dang.
And you tell them all no.
Who?
But that's for another podcast.
Yeah, let's say that.
But I don't.
People don't know.
That's
when
a
I'm
cap.
on it.
That's a big
What? Yeah. But I guess that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Starting back. I don't know where I'm going with this. My brain is
We
fried.
got
Oh yeah, that.
We got no dream, but the one dream. Praise the one king.
What does that mean, Kobe?
You tell us, James. You tell us.
Don't say it twice with your hands
You
folded.
tell us.
You tell us, James. You tell us.
Alright, guys.
It means that no matter what our motivation is, we do enjoy doing this for fun and all that. But it also has like a eternal motivation behind it.
Yes.
We're
not just doing it for our own game.
Yeah, there's like a heavenly backing to it. You know how the Chinese emperors had the mandate of heaven?
Yeah.
Like they're like, I can be the king and the boss because God said so. Well, that's us, you know? We can do this because God said so. So don't question us.
Exactly.
Anyways. We got no dream,
but the one dream, we're the one gang.
My bad.
Yeah, alright. Should we say it? Nah, I think
No, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think that was perfect.
I think I'm getting tired of us.
Yeah. Alright, peace, guys.